What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to the podcast. I am your co-host Andre, and this is
the other co-host Lamont.
Thank you. There, interrupt me, man. What's wrong with you?
Sometimes you gotta get it together.
I know you're right. You're right. How you doing today, man?
Yo, we good, man. We on
Same here, man.
We on a mission.
Hopefully, hometown team can pick up the pieces somehow, some way.
It's getting aggressive.
I don't know. Like they said, it might be a wild card now.
Yeah.
For all the people that don't know, we are from Buffalo, and I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
We're both.
Representing for both Buffalo Bills and
the Steel City.
Yes, sir.
That's just us.
But right now, hometown, them boys is
takes precedence.
Yeah. Especially the records right now.
Good grief,
them
man.
Steelers right now, crazy.
Good
so, today's conversation, man, we gonna be talking about. I want to talk about giving up the unnecessary. And that means giving up the unnecessary stuff that's in your life that no longer either evolves around you anymore, or something that you just no longer want to partake in. You know what I mean?
I can dig
and
that.
I think it's the best time as the holidays is getting around. You got all them little lurkers. Hey, you know, this is what I've been thinking about for Christmas.
Popping up out of the woodworks.
Thanksgivings and stuff and
Hey,
all
fam.
that.
Hey, friend.
You know, so
Hold on. I got one better for you. Hey, big head.
yo, for real, that's the best one right there.
Hey, big head. How
Hey,
you
big
doing?
head. But for real though, so giving up the unnecessary, man. I feel like when is the time to give up the unnecessary? When is the time to give up the things that no longer you need in your life? No longer hold value. And I feel like there's a time and a place for the awakening. I definitely feel like it's a time and a place for the awakening.
I think the awakening is now. It's been prevalent. But once again, we procrastinate on
Yo,
seeing when
people-
it's going to hit. How bad does it have to get for you to realize I need to change, whatever it may be?
Yo, seriously, people pushing 40, 30, mid-30s, the 50s, and I literally hear us talk about the same stuff sometimes that was almost like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And I'll be like, yo,
Even longer.
these people that we even talk about or these things that we even discuss is no longer even in our life. It's no longer, some of it, not all, but some things, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the things, most people, we hold grudges. We hold past tense situations, and we hold those accountable for future things. We blame those on future things, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I think it's about time for like a lot of us to really remove that unnecessary stuff and take accountability. You know what I mean? It's time that we start taking accountability and the things we do, how we move, and where we really want to be at in life, and take a stand for yourself and make a move, man.
How long does it have to be for you to make that decision, though? What do you have to go through for you to realize that I need to better myself? How long does it have to be before you realize?
When is your tipping point?
That's a good one. What is your tipping point? And for some people, because we have to understand, none of this will be in our minds. I would say, personally, 30 and up. If you are under that age and you realize it, you are the exception to the rule.
Correct.
Because if that's the case, you have a lot of younger people, which you're seeing a lot with this generation, or some of this generation that are actually starting to see it. But when will you decide that this is the time frame where it's like, maybe this is getting close to a head of not only bettering myself, but just in the world in general?
True. You know, and I understand mental health And now I'm deciding, like, yo, that's something that we shouldn't no longer play on. I think the fact that we rely on a lot of family and friends that's going through the same things to help us out of our funks, I think that it's cool for some people. The success rate, I don't know what the success rate is. I don't honestly think it's high.
Of what?
Of people getting out of their funks by other people that's in the same funk as them, and, you know, going back to that person for help. I don't think the success rate is high for that at all.
I don't believe it. Because you gotta understand and think about the percentage of people that actually, think about the percentage and the rate of people that actually says, I need help. Now, with the essence of me saying that I need help, me going to outsource that help, especially for us in our community.
Yep. It's hard.
It's a specific few that will want to go out and outsource help. You know what I'm saying? And you have those same kind of people that when you tell them that you're about to go and outsource some help, they're not, how do I say this without being mean? You have certain people that you would tell that to, especially if it's family members, that will kind of chastise you because they don't want family secrets to get out.
Yep.
Or family issues to get out. What's that saying that we say? What happens in this house stays in this house?
Mm-hmm.
So, but in the essence of when you say things like that, you're still piling more on top of that issue without letting that issue go.
For sure.
You also have to be careful about who you tell your issues to. Because this people fail to realize. Look at the percentage rate of suicides for psychiatrists. Very high. Very high.
So, and that's where I'll have a hard time, like today, for example, I have a hard time, like, trying to figure out what is this best option, right? Like, okay,
for your self-healing?
For my self-healing, right? And a couple days ago, I was wanting to decide to see a therapist, right? And I still think I might want to see one. And how could I say this? I feel like I still want to see one, but wait until I get one piece of something in progress. And what I mean by that is, I think, like, starting to exercise a lot more, starting to actually, I think now I see the value in the gym, where I was against the gym and I felt like you could do certain things in public, use public space, property, to be able to work. I think it can work. I think it still can work in that way. What I think now, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like now, I think you start with the gym, get in the habit of going to do something for an hour, 30 minutes or whatever like that. Do that for 6, 7, 8 months, and then start, like, all right, you can probably do the public stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
because you have to understand that gym lifestyle, no matter how you may look at it, that's also there's certain people. There's going to be people that say certain things or treat you a certain way when you go, and I don't care. You've been looking at some people, swole, nice fit females, but they had to start from somewhere.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you have people that will. I follow this guy. I don't know if this is a promo for his name. I don't know if I should say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway because he's actually a motivational.
Go ahead, highlight us.
Joey Swole. His name is Joey Swole.
I heard that name from somewhere.
And he does videos where he shows people in the gym how they interact with other people. Like, say you like working out and somebody's viewing you and you record them, or you have people that are working out and they're there to help motivate them if they see them struggling. And then you have people that are doing things just for clout. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be somebody like lifting weights, like a female saying lifting weights, and a guy walk by and he like briefly look at her and they post something above it saying, "This is why I don't go to the gym." You know what I'm saying? It's either it's real or it's for clout.
Man, they really do that for real?
Yo,
I ain't never.
So you have certain kind of people.
That's deep.
You got people that do that just for clicks and likes and not for the action. I can see if the person was like gawking at you like heavily But if he see you working out and then walk away and you say something like, "This is why I don't go to the gym," da 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 da, and you have that kind of clout chasing kind of mentality, and just for clicks and likes, he actually puts that on blast of people that do things like that. So you have to understand when you're doing the gym aspect and the gym motivation, you know what I'm saying? You're going for you, whatever it may be.
Oh yeah.
4, maybe 3, whatever pounds or whatever you're trying to do. First of all, you're there. So because you are there, you're trying to make a change. And I think that's what plays a key aspect in that.
Yeah.
Now everybody can't do the gym. If you can start out doing it at home.
True.
Like a dumbbell
True.
or like a little rinky-dink bike machine or something.
Yo.
More power to you.
Yep. And any exercise, I feel like, any form, I feel
Something.
like is a good start.
I don't care if you're doing sit-ups
to
or
get
push-ups.
out of those.
Trust me.
To start before you go to a psychiatrist.
And you might. I'm a prime example. I want to try to make time. If I can make time at work, I try. Because I know after I get out of work, I have to find some way or shape to do it afterwards.
Do you really try?
I really do. But there's
At work? I don't see you.
At daytime, no. I try at daytime.
Gotcha.
Daytime, no.
I think I got a plan for daytime. I think I got a plan for us for daytime.
Nighttime, yes.
I think I got a plan for us for daytime. I think I got a plan. I'm gonna try and make it work, but I think I got a plan for us for daytime. Probably in the next 2 weeks.
Even going towards this winter season?
Like going into the next 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm going through a whole bunch of
I'll bangs with you outside.
I'm backed up on schoolwork right now. Give me like that's why I say 2 weeks. Give me like 2 weeks before I get.
You gotta handle your BI.
Yeah. But that's gonna. I think maybe even this week. I think take some time, do that on lunch break. Go take a walk or something like that on lunch break for the 30 minutes or something. No phone, no nothing. Just leave my phone there. I like to listen to music sometimes, so maybe I can just leave my phone somewhere.
I think as much as I don't like hearing them saying it, work all winter so you can shine all summer.
Yeah, it's true.
So if you can burn it during the winter as much as possible.
Yo, what you saying that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to cut my hair sooner than later. I ain't think about that because if I cut my hair now and trying to get my waves back and all that, at least I can get that process through the winter, and then when the spring, birthday, all that come, when I start traveling all over again for next year, everything could be right back to where, boom, there you go.
You got some money? You want to go to Aruba?
Right now? When? What do you mean I ain't got some money? I ain't telling no Aruba money? Nope. We on camera, so I ain't got no money.
Gotcha.
All I thought about was Aruba money. I don't know how much that costs, but I ain't about to. Nope, I ain't got no money. Talk to me off camera. I probably gotta go. I gotta do a GoFundMe.
Actually, I just thought that's the first place popped in my head. Ain't nobody going to Aruba.
You got me looking that up now. Like Aruba? An island country. That's what that is. An island country?
Yeah.
Oh. That's sweet. Interesting.
Nah, this is the first place popped in my head. I couldn't think of nothing else.
This dude, you go off the chain.
I ain't got no sense.
But yeah, man, I think like, start fresh before you do that therapy stuff. I think you should start with something simple to try and get your mind off those things. And then as far as people, so getting rid of people, not necessarily, you do not have to necessarily get rid of people. What I would say is for the people that just is not on the level that you are at the moment.
Step back.
Simmer down. Yep. Take a step back, simmer down. That means if you've been chilling with people for 7 days, if you have a habit of chilling with this person for 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, y'all phone call, y'all do this, y'all do that, but then you still get that vibe like, all right, yo, you holding me back. Yo, maybe I'll let that person every 2 days, every 3 days.
Yeah, your normal typical time of conversing with them has to shorten up a little bit.
Yo, just holler at them maybe every 2 days, 3 days. See what's up with them. All right, and then if they pick up the phone and they on that time, yo, I'll holler at you later. I'll talk to you in a minute. Nah, I mean that too. Because I'd rather be busy doing something else than to get back into that dark shadow. You know what I mean? But and then that way you still don't lose the atmosphere of the friendship. You still have the friendship. You still don't lose that what made y'all, you know what I mean? What made you your friendship. Because I think a lot of times people progression and then the aggravation that comes with another person wanting to see another person do better. I think the friendship and the aggravation come in with the timing. Somebody feeling like I want to do it on my time, or you gonna progress now. Maybe mine is next year, 2 years, 10 years.
Right.
And you be like, man, if you just put something together today, yada yada yada. But I'm starting to realize they're right. It is. If their time is next year, 2 years from now, 3 years, that's fine. And if your time is this year, that is great. That is fine. The thing that you got to remember is not to lose the dynamic of that friendship without being aggravated, or feeling like somebody left you behind. That's the battle.
But you know what? That is a battle, because you have to understand when you feel a certain kind of way about your progression, those same kind of people don't understand that. So they'll feel like they're being left out.
True. And that's where I say, simmer it.
Just step back a little bit.
Yeah.
See the overall bigger picture.
That ain't bad right there. That's the only lowest, that's the only time you can go? What's this?
I just mentioned one random name and he looked it up.
Oh, listen, I want to know.
Yeah.
You want to look for another day? We don't have. Oh, wow. So it's like certain times you got to go to Aruba. It's like certain time moments you can only go.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying right now, I just picked today and tomorrow.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see something real fast. Let's see something. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me just say March. Okay, April. So let's say April, depart, and then you want to arrive. I don't know when you want to arrive. Whatever time you arrive, whatever. How long do it? Never mind. I was about to just say how long do it take? Oh, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Really? That's not bad.
Nope.
The prices isn't that bad either. What you just need, a passport?
Yep.
Interesting. That might be a nice little trip we can go to and do.
I just mentioned a damn name and he ended up looking for it. That shit crazy.
Now I just wanted to see the price because I said ever since I started traveling.
Right.
This year is a little frequent. It's okay, what's the price? The seeing with travel, the time frame,
right.
Especially on these certain airlines. Lord, listen.
Right.
What's that one airline I don't like?
Spirit. I don't even know if you can say names. You can say names on
Is
this
that-
bitch?
that-
I don't know. I've been seeing other podcasts.
Is that the one that's tight? Is that the one that's tight? Probably so.
I've been seeing all kinds of people saying names on their podcasts, man.
Yo, listen, we still learning, man. So I don't know. Hey,
if I say name, y'all got to deal with it.
Hey, and listen, we ain't getting paid for this yet, so I don't care. We good money for it. So
do we got money for not having money?
Yeah. But yeah, back on the topic though, getting this unnecessary, man. So back on the friends or the family members, it's okay to just simmer down.
Simmer down.
You don't have to
Simmer down now.
You don't have to remove them. You don't got to be like, yo, y'all don't get this. I'm out.
Some people got to be removed though.
Bye.
Some people have to be. Some people are assist, and you gotta remove it.
Like the real, what did Math Hoffa say? That Esso was doing to him. What up, rich figure? Those, if you keep on saying that to me every day,
if you keep trying,
we got issues.
And I think
we got issues.
Oh,
we got issues.
As soon as you said that.
That I got issues? Or we got issues?
How you said that, I started thinking about.
What up, rich figure?
No, it's how you said that, and I get the whole thing of What's up, boss?
Oh yeah.
How you doing, boss?
Yep.
And I'm like this.
That's you. You the boss, man.
You a sucker. Cause I feel you trying to play me. For real. You just took me somewhere. Cause that's what I feel like. Like, come on, you ain't gotta do that to me.
Yo, I feel you though because
I know the position I carry.
Ooh.
I know the position that I carry
Yo,
and what is required of me.
I'm about to start doing that with you.
Don't do that.
As soon as we hit the Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the podcast. What up, boss? I am the employee, Andre.
Get your ass clipped real quick. I'm not doing it.
Alright, you right. I'm just saying, man. But no, you're right though.
But
some people do
because you know
that
what, when it's out of joking and it's out of fun, it's all right.
Use it.
But when it's out of sarcasm, I feel it's a sucker intention.
Nah, you're right. I agree to that.
It's built into it.
I can agree.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel a sucker intention that's built into when I get that from certain people.
You get those.
I don't care if you watch this and you see it.
Yo, that's the ones that like your aunts or your uncles that leave from out of town or leave out of town that got like money and they move to like Cali or something and then they come back for Christmas and you be like, yeah, that's my rich aunt right there.
Yo, that's crazy.
You be like, why I can't just be your aunt?
That's crazy. Cause I heard some kids.
They're like, yeah, that's my rich aunt
recently
right there.
Say, I think my grandparents got a lot of money. And I was like, maybe your grandparents are just in a position where they're okay and they're okay with giving it to you because you're their grandchild.
Yep.
It's not because they're rich. It's because they're able to give it to you. Because remember, you don't know, so I can't say that. Because you're the grandchild.
Yep.
And there's a different parameter and dynamic between a grandparent and a grandchild compared to your mother and your father, because grandparents do things to give it to you.
Yeah, you're right about that one too.
Sometimes despite the parents.
Yeah.
And I might be letting things out the bag, but it's true. Do things to spite the parents, or they're able to give it to you because they're the grandparents and they want to give it to you because maybe they have missed out on giving it to your parents. But that's a different ballgame. I only speak. I'll leave it at that.
That's. Hold on, let me look at something up. I don't know how to spell right now for some reason. There we go. Oh, these is church quotes too. Let me find out. Let me see if I can put something.
Sometimes you gotta dig and ask the Most High to give you the discernment that you may need. This is not a spiritual page. This isn't.
Nah, I'm about to look for something different.
A Jim Jones cult, but there are certain things and certain words that motivate people that deal with religious beliefs, no matter what it may be.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. He's the hiker who cut his arm to save his life. He gave up one thing to gain another. He traded his limb for his life. Perfect example. So there's
like an eye for an eye kind of thing.
Shoot, that's a limb for life kind of thing. Is that an eye for eye? I don't know.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
So an arm for a life.
It's part of it. You giving them something
By nature?
Giving them something that you need for another person.
No, but what if this is something you giving up what you need to live?
Yeah.
Like, you're not giving up your arm to another person.
No, but your arm is in the acceptance for another person's life.
Yeah.
In the essence of you giving up something that you use on a daily basis for another person to live. And then you're taking the essence of not having that limb and
Yeah, like, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is the thing. Do we sometimes give up the wrong things? Now, Jesus Christ, now that's something totally different, where a lot of us, we do trade our lives for drugs, reckless behavior, or ill-gotten gain. I have no idea
what that means.
What?
Would you like an example?
Yeah, ill-gotten gain. That's the first time I heard that one.
I'm glad you mentioned that. An ill-gotten gain is asking for something that you're not prepared for.
Oh.
I want this because I feel that it would. I want this because this will help me, whatever the situation may be. But in the essence of me gaining that, I lose this, and this.
Jesus.
Do I have to leave? You want this bag of money? Yeah, I want this bag of money. But in the essence of you getting this bag of money, you have to leave out of your state. You have to start a new family. You have to do this. But you still have this big bag of money. Mm-hmm. I'll take the money I start from scratch.
Yep.
Ill-gotten gains. I want this position. Oh, I want this position. But in the essence of you gaining that position, those people that you met along the way, you're not going to no longer deal with them because they're not going to look at you the same way because they feel that you moved up in those rankings a different kind of way.
That's deep.
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's even crazier because I just had this conversation with my daughter, and I was explaining to her how it is in the military. When you're an E1 to an E3 in the Navy, I'm giving you a Navy analogy. And don't crack jokes when I say these things because some people in the Navy or some people in the military know these terms. You have a recruit, you have an apprentice, and you have a seaman. And that's E1 through E3. After you get from the E3 paragram, you go to an E4, which is a petty officer. When you become a petty officer, which is an E4, you move up in the shift of the paradigm of that group. So now you have to leave that E1 through E3 status behind and become what they call a petty officer. Mm-hmm. And from E4 to E6 is a different group. And then from E7 to E8, possibly E9 is a different paragraph. When you go from E3 to E4, you're no longer hanging out with the people that you came in with. Now you're considered a leader.
Yep.
So now that you become a leader, now when you become a leader, you take a course where basically they tell you those are no longer your friends, and you're going to have to learn to lead. Some people can't deal with that. Some people can't do that transition because they still want to be cool with the people that they came up with. It just so happened that they made it up to that title, which a lot of those people that at that rank back then will come up to that title. But if you're the first to come to that title, now guess what? Now you're their leader. So now it's either, I know this person always was smart and he always know what he supposed to do. So if you say do this, that, and the third, I can do it. No problem. But then you have that group of people that say, I don't know why you got that position. I know more than you. So I'm not going to basically listen to what you have to say. Shout out to Milt Waters, my uncle from Harlem, that said, I refuse to follow someone that I know more than. And that was always his mantra, and that's still his mantra to this day. If I know more than you, I am not going to pay attention to what you say. Kind of crazy. People may look at it like it's different, but I'm not going to follow someone who doesn't know but got put in a position that's going to basically lead us to a downfall, or put us in a position where we get stuck.
That's some real stuff right
there. So pride comes before the fall.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Damn, I'm on the crazy rant right there.
No, it was needed though.
Time's up.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
Right. And so I want to lead us off and leave us off with one thing though. And in order to achieve what you want, you have to put in what you want. You know what I mean? Like, in order to achieve,
the same amount of energy,
you got to put the same amount of energy in it. Like, if it's something you want tomorrow, you have to work today to walk into it tomorrow. You just don't go to sleep and think that it's going to just pop up in your hands tomorrow. No, work towards it for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or How could I say this? Just give yourself a chance, man.
But what does it have to take for you to make that happen? Do you have to get in a certain situation?
Shoot.
Do you
Yes.
have to,
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
have to lose
Yes.
your house? Do you have to lose your car? Do you have to lose your
Now that's where no. Do it before all that. You should do it way before that. I feel like the first time you give up one thing, it should start, the urgency should start right there. And that might be your sanity, your job, a bill, like money wise, like you had a big lump sum and like, oh shoot, I did not expect where this bill come from. You know, something. But it do take something for you to get that in the butt, you know. And sometimes it's really just you looking in the mirror. It's really just you just like brushing your teeth one day.
When do I have to realize that maybe this job isn't for me?
You can.
Maybe this is not the female that I should be with, even though family members tell me I shouldn't be with her. But even though they tell me I shouldn't be with her, I really do look good being with her.
You know? You could be sitting there like this.
I look good with her. We look good going out. But that kind of stuff comes with a lot of bad damier bags.
With that being said, fellas, we love everybody. I wish everybody the best. I want all of us to prosper. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. We would like to hear from everybody.
Please.
And yeah, give us some insight and some thought of what you feel like about today's topic, you know? So, again, we love you all. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy your nights, man.